everybody, Dodgy Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations, so you don't have to. And in today's episode, we're back in competitive action. After last time out at the East Asian pre-qualifying mini-tournament, we've got a proper tournament. It's the Asian Solidarity Cup, and familiar faces coming up first, Macau. So just to bring you up to speed, first of all, on action since the disappointing defeat against Guam, we've just had a series of friendlies, and results have not been that great. We took on Cambodia at home, and we were played off the park pretty much in a 3-1 defeat. We then travelled to Malaysia. More of a credible result here, 0-0, but we were very lucky. We rode our luck. Malaysia were by far the better team. They just couldn't break down my defence on the day. We then played Singapore again, and we got another 3-1 defeat this time. Again, we were by far second best in that match. And then finally, we had a frustrating match with Nepal. It looked like we'd sealed a win deep into the second half, but into stoppage time, we let our concentration slip. Nepal got an equaliser, and that was our warm-up and our preparation for the Solidarity Cup. So you can see it starts today. We're in a group with Mackay, Brunei, Bangladesh, and Laos. What is the Solidarity Cup, you might ask? Well, as far as I can tell, this is basically a losers' cup. All the teams that either were just not invited to participate in Asian Cup of Nations qualifying, that's us, or the teams that were knocked out in the playoff rounds and didn't make it to the group stage, they get lumped into the Solidarity Cup. It's a wooden spoon prize of sorts on a continental level. So just to confirm our group, so 5 teams in a group, 4 matches, so those are the next 2 episodes. Today's episode and the next episode will focus on our group campaign, just to show you the quality of nation here. So you know our group already, and in Group B we've got Bhutan, Cambodia, East Timor, my old team where we started this adventure, Nepal, and hosts Sri Lanka. So we're all around a similar level. It's anybody's game. Let's see what happens today. So here we are ready for match day. So as you can see, we're playing Macau today. In the other game, Bangladesh take on Brunei. So we are actually favourites to win. Macau, it was brought up in the press conference that they're considered the weakest team in the group, in the competition. So hopefully we don't get embarrassed. It was a 1-1 draw, of course, when we last met them in the East Asian Cup. You can go and check that episode out in the link around here somewhere. So I just tweaked with the formation a bit. So we've kept the same kind of shape that we've been using. I've just been experimenting with making this a bit more attacking. So I did experiment with a sweeper keeper last time against Nepal, and I think that's what cost us. So we're going for wing backs. We're trying out some different roles in midfield. So I'm trying to make this defensive midfielder contribute to the plays a bit more. So making him a playmaker rather than just having him sit deep as an anchorman or a ball-winning midfielder. Stuck with the inside forward on the left. I like having one winger, one inside forward. And then I've got a new guy up front who I haven't really used up to now. Inkbileg, who's decent as an advanced forward. So that's what we'll go with. I have had a couple of players retire, unfortunately, recently. So we just have to cope with it. That happens when you do these kind of low-level nations, international management and football manager. Unfortunately, they get left without clubs. They retire when they're 23, 24, and, they don't want to keep playing just for the national team. I can't ever think why. Macau gone with a traditional 4-4-2 then, so into the dressing room and time for the team talk. We are going to tell the team, what are we going to tell the team? We're going to tell them I expect nothing but a win. Nothing but a win. I don't usually go with that, but I'm going with it today. Get out there, make a difference. Okay, we've got a couple of them motivated. We've got a tunnel interview as well. I've sprung surprises with my selection, apparently. Yes, because they always do this. When I choose someone who's a natural attacking midfielder on the right instead of the more experienced right midfielder who can't play in attacking midfield, they always ask me why. But for some reason, then the tactical analysis, they'll say, this guy can't play in this position. It's like one step higher up the field than what he's used to. Anyway, rant over. Opening highlight, nothing comes of it. Come on, Mongolia. Let's kick our campaign off with a win. Well, a fairly quiet opening 10 minutes, but here we go. We've got a free kick. Galaderne off the wall and out for a corner. Let's see if we can get something from this. Mongolia is going to whip the corner in, and it's dealt with by the Macau defence. Luckily, they don't get the chance to break. But here we go. We've got another attacking play. Yes, we get the ball off the throw-in. Mongolia plays it into the middle to Galaderne, to Bayar Jagal. I'm getting good with the names now, but he fires it wide. Of course, the Solidarity Cup fans of the Football Manager 2018 International Manager of Mystery will remember that was our sole trophy there. We won it with the Maldives and then got sacked for failing to win the South Asian Championship. But we did win something. It was our Solidarity Cup. Oh, and anyway, just jinxed us now. No, thankfully it's been disallowed. Macau, I thought they'd taken the lead, but yes, quite clearly, clear as daylight, 2 players offside. And good call from the old VAR there. Okay, a free kick to end things off. Galaderne hits the wall again, but he chases the ball down. He's going to keep the attack going. Let's see if we can get something from this. We've still got players up. What was the point of that? I was getting all excited. I was building up the commentary for the highlight, and they just stopped it right there. I think the Macau AI manager must have hit make a substitution, make tactical changes to kill the highlight. Anyway, we've been the better team by far, I think. We've had the shots. We've had the possession. We just have not beaten the keeper yet. So we've got to tell the team that, well, that's what I'm actually thinking. That I think if we can get a goal, we'll win the match. But I know this is FM, so I've got to tell them I'm far from pleased, and that's kind of given them a bit of a kick up the jacksie. Macau kick off the second half. Come on, let's get that win. Oh, and we've got a goal. I missed it. I missed the start of that, but we've got a goal. I thought it's going to be another Galaderne free kick that goes into the wall, so I wasn't really paying attention. But look at that. Finally, you got one right. Curled it over the wall. Got to put fault on the goalkeeper there, or the wall, or both of them for not doing their job properly. But it doesn't matter. Galaderne's finally got us a goal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, here we go. Free kick whipped in now. Plenty of space there. Oh, he just took too many touches. And now the break's on for Macau. They've got men streaming forward. Ooh, but beautiful bit of defending there. Hammers him down to the ground. Looked like a bit of simulation there, referee. Might want to sort that out. Well, time for a couple of substitutions as we come into the last 20 minutes. So I'm bringing on Mongolia at left back. And I'm bringing on, let's see if I can say this, Ganbold, Renchidorj, Miasenge up front. We'll see if we can cope with that name if he gets a goal. He's a new player in the squad. We have picked up a couple of new gens. We've got a couple of young players with us for this tournament. Bring them through, get them that big match experience. But anyway, here we come. Monk Orgil, one of the subs, starts off the attacking move. Is he going to get it back? Here comes the Bayar Jagal. He makes the run, and he fires a bullet of a shot past the keeper. That was a well-worked goal. Beautiful play by Bayar Jagal there. As soon as he got the ball, you can tell he just knew what he wanted to do. Look at that. It comes back to him. Neat bit of triangle passing. He's just like, I'm running for this. I'm running for this. The defenders back off, back off, back off. And he punishes them for it. Okay, here comes Bayan Dorj with the throw-in. Comes to Monkadeni, Galaderne. I'm just saying the names of the players that I'm fairly confident I can pronounce. Bayar Jagal gets it out to some guy with a funny name. Ink Tushshin, but no goal this time. We're going to make one last substitution. Who are we going to bring on here? I'm thinking I'm just going to make a change in defence. The defenders have played well today, but just give someone a run out. Last few minutes now. Can we run down the clock and get a 2-0 win? Can we add a third goal? Hopefully, I haven't jinxed us and we concede one. 4 minutes of stoppage time. This is a perfect start to the tournament. The start we didn't have last time against the same opponents. So we've done better, assuming that, We're not going to collapse in the last 30 seconds. Okay, Macau have played a ball, but no one's there for it, so just take your time now, boys. Take your time now, boys. Run down the clock. No need to do anything stupid. Goal difference could come into it at the end of the day, of course, or at the end of the group, which is, in a few days. Anyway, here we go. Bayar Jagal knocks it forward, and just as I got to a difficult name to pronounce, the referee blows the whistle. Pure domination in that match. Macau didn't really do anything in the second half. As soon as we got that early goal, that was that. So we're going to tell the team that we're very happy with the way they played, and we'll just check the other results and then see what's coming up in the next match. Okay, that was the first match of the tournament. Nobody else has played a match yet. Bangladesh and Brunei play later on in this match day. So we're going to get ready for our next match against Brunei, a team we've played before whilst in charge of East Timor. We beat them when we were in charge of East Timor, so we should be able to beat them today with Mongolia. We're going to fade to black and be right back. And welcome back, everybody, for match day 2 as we take on Brunei. Macau play Laos. Bangladesh sit this one out. So just to bring you up to speed there, Bangladesh did beat Brunei, 3-2 victory in the other game. Laos playing their first match today. We see over in Group B, Cambodia got a narrow win over Nepal. East Timor beat Bhutan 7-0. My former charges whacking the goals in. I think it took me about 8 games with them to get 7 goals. 7-0 victory over Bhutan. Quite an upset that sent ripples through the competition. Let's see how things pan out today. So we are again favourites. No, we're not. Brunei are favourites for this game, sorry. We have better form than them, though, and we are top of the group. I'm fairly confident we can get a win. Just the one change in the lineup. I'm bringing on a Togoldor up front. Going to play him as a poacher, as that's his best position. Everyone else is the same. The lineup's the same. The tactics are the same. Brunei's formation is the same as well. So we'll see. Hopefully we won't cancel each other out. I'm going to tell them to carry on from where they left off last time, which doesn't really get much of a reaction. So we've got the face. You've got what it takes. Get out there and get 6 points on the board. So we kick off in our red again. Brunei in their nice fetching yellow and black. Let's see what's going to happen in today's game. Free kick for us. Moncadene whips in the cross. Oh, and it's off the post. It's off the outside of the post and out for a goal kick. Now it's Brunei with a set piece of their own. They get it in the mixer. We half clear it, but it's back to Azmi. Oh, luckily they headed that one wide. We had a lucky close escape there. Throw in now. Throw into Brunei. Come on, let's get some pressure on them. Get the ball off them and build up a quick attack of our own. But no, we've let them come forward. Long ball over the top to Aspar. Oh, dearie me, he's given Brunei the lead. Suddenly, we've got a game on our hands. Free kick. Free kick for us. Oh, why wasn't Galadani taking it? And why didn't we get a second free kick there, ref? Come on. But we've got the ball back anyway. Bayar Jagal on another storming run. He gets hacked down. I've definitely got question mark over this referee already as Azmi shoots his free kick wide. Another free kick for us. It bounces off the wall and goes out for a corner. Come on, boys. We've got to demand more from you here. Whip that one in. Come on. Let's get a pile driver. Humdinger from outside the box. No shots on target yet. Well, we're not going to score like this, are we? Bayar Jagal now whipping in the ball. Great save by the keeper. Oh, and I thought we were going to get something off the rebound, but it's a throw in to us. But we don't get the highlight for it. Okay, throw in deep in Brunei territory. Can we close them down and win the ball off them? Hopefully we've learned from last time and we're not going to get sucker punched, but we did. Long ball over the top again. Goalkeeper saves it. We've got the men back. I think it's just they've got the pacey striker. Going to have to start doing a hatchet job on him in the second half, I think. Okay, so we got to half-time. We've dominated the possession. It's just we're not creating the chances. Brunei have taken the chances that have come their way. We're definitely telling the team that that's not good enough. We want much better in the second half. We kick off then for the second half. I did just tell the players to get tighter on their striker, Asnar, and give him a bit of a boot. So we'll hopefully scare him off the ball as we fire in a free quick kick that curls just wide. Oh, come on. We've got to get something from this game, boys. We've got to get back into this quickly in the second half. Rough play from Brunei, but the referee's letting it go on. But we pick the ball up now. Let's build something from the back. Gone for a long ball forward of our own, but we've given it away, and we're just letting Brunei come at us, and we've conceded a terrible, terrible soft goal. Aspar punishes us again. I'm not happy about that at all. So we made a couple of substitutions, made a couple of tweaks to the tactic, telling them to put the pressure on a bit more, but it's obviously not worked as Brunei stroke in a third goal. We've just been awful in the second half. Awful, awful. Well, 3-0. I don't see any coming back from this as we enter the final few minutes of the game. If we could at least get a goal, get a confidence boost from that. We've only added 2 shots in the second half, and they've all been off target. We've still dominated possession, but we just haven't done anything with it. Brunei have just had that cutting edge when it comes to getting near the goal mouth, and I hope they're not going to rub salt in the wound here. Come on, get rid of it, get rid of it. No, now you're passing it around, building from the back like I told you to. Whereas before you were dinking long balls forward and giving it away and costing us a goal. I'm definitely not happy about the performance today. Well, it started out so brightly, didn't it, with a 2-0 win today. We're definitely telling them we're not happy with that result. We started out full of hope with the win over Macau and a 3-0 defeat. A 3-0 defeat. That puts us in a poor position. That knocks us down to second place without Bangladesh having to play. That does open the group up a lot. We'll see. Laos are still to play. We'll see how they do against Macau, but we could end today with 4 teams on 3 points. And we see that in today's other game, Laos stuck it to Macau, thrashed them, so we do indeed end up with 4 teams on 3 points, although of course Bangladesh and Laos have only played a game apiece. Bangladesh and Laos will be our opponents in the next episode. Can we come back? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think we can make it? I mean, we've got to get top 2 to progress, so we've got to win those next 2 games. Big episode, the next one, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed today's episode, or the first half of it at least, the first performance at least. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer, International Manager of Mystery. See you again soon.